Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you everyone for supporting my channel. I crossed 104 subscribers so far. So thank you for supporting me and my channel. Most of them who commented that my video is really helpful for most of them, that it is a real awareness for most of the people. So I'm really happy that at least some of them getting help from my video. That's fine, but if you really think that this video is really helpful for your friends as well, please share it to them so that they will not get trapped in the future with some other fraud or fake agents. And by request of some of my friends as well as my YouTube friends, they requested me to do some skill assessment technical interview questions. So those who are doing their skill assessment through the vetassess or William Angliss, uh, they can go through this so that they will get an idea that what are all the questions that asked in the technical interview while they're doing certificate 3 in commercial cookery. So in this video I am going to do the certificate 3 in commercial cookery technical interview questions either in vetassess or William English, no problem. You can go through this, you will get an idea. So I'm not 100% that this is the one going to ask in the questions interview questions. No, this is just an idea that if you see this video you will get an idea, okay, your questions will be based on this one. So certificate 3 in commercial cookeries, it is having 25 topics. So the questions asked in the technical interview will be based on these 25 topics. Each and every topic will take at least 30 to 35 minutes, 40 minutes to complete, but here I am going to explain to you guys in very short simple, because we cannot do in detail in this video. So if you have applied for a skill assessment for certificate 3 in commercial cookery, which means you have already completed your degree or diploma in hotel management or any catering course, and you should be having at least 3 years of experience in the commercial kitchen. So if you have this, then you maybe come across these 25 topics in your workplace by knowing or not knowing. So once if I tell you about this one, so you will be knowing that you can just imagine yourself that how you worked on your workplace, and you can compare to with this topic, so it will be easy for you guys to understand how we done that. So some of them I can explain it properly, some of them will be a little bit up and down, so you guys have to understand. If you need more details, you can go through website and you can learn it in detail, but all the questions will be coming on based on these topics. So let's go through that. First topic will be we go through this, like use food preparation equipment. So the food preparation equipment, so equipments in the kitchen will be a large equipments or small equipments. Small equipments like you have a peeler, you have a knife, you have a mandarin. So these are the small equipments used in the kitchen. So you know what are all the small equipments you have in your kitchen, like what are all the small equipments you use to prepare all the kinds of knives, peelers, and mandolins, also all these things. And the large equipments like the large pot, how about chopper, or vegetable cutter, meat slicer, meat mincer. So what are all the large equipments you used in the kitchen? So when the accessory asking you questions, you just imagine your kitchen and you just tell what are all the things you use in your kitchen. So don't try to pretend or you just copy some other's kitchen or thinking something else. So just tell all the answers based on your kitchen, what you work with, either it's a small kitchen or big kitchen. Just tell the equipments which you are using in your kitchen, either small equipments or large equipments, what are all the things you're using and how you use it. Just tell them. And this is one of the topic, and the another next topic will be like prepare the dishes using the basic methods of cookery. As you all know, we have like nearly 40 cookery methods like poaching, boiling, broiling, grilling, braising, steaming, pot roasting, steam roasting, like there are different kinds of methods we used in the cookery culinary field. So most of us has been doing this roasting, grilling, frying, and steaming, poaching, braising things and all. So if you guys don't know some of these one, there are 14 basic cooking methods. So you guys have to know all of these, or at least if you are working in a kitchen, then what are all the basic methods of cooking using in your kitchen, you should know that, because most of the Bristol kitchen, they are having a griller, they having a fryer, they having a broiler, they having a uh, oven where they do convection combination and steaming in that. So most of them, they do the beef cheek, they do braising in the beef cheek, or a lamb, they have a lamb chop, or they braised. So lamb yeah, most of the braising things happening. So basically you have to know all these 14 cooking methods. Then the next topic we go for preparing the appetizers and salads. Again, if you work in Bristol, you it will be easy for you, because you will be having there a salad, and you will be having a entree, you will be having a main course, you will be having a dessert, so it will be very easy. But still, don't go outside, just to go inside your kitchen and just to learn your own menu in the kitchen, that what are all the appetizers you prepare, like what are all the hot appetizers you prepare there, and what are all the cold appetizers you prepare there. And anyhow, each and every outlet, they will be having at least one or two salads. For example, we have also pumpkin salad, we have also Thai beef salad, so in our kitchen. So everybody is having a salads, everybody will be having a hot or cold appetizers. So learn your menu, learn what are all the cold appetizers, hot appetizers, just know the recipes of the cold appetizers, hot appetizers, and also your salads recipes. So what you do in your kitchen. And the next topic will be the prepare stocks, sauces, and soups. So these are the basic cookery things. Stocks we do fish stocks, some of them chicken stocks, beef stocks, and with those stocks, what are all the sauces we prepare in our kitchen, and with those stocks, what are all the soups we prepare in our kitchen. These are the very basic things what we are doing. So stocks, while coming to stocks, we have to note very detail about the stock. What are all the stocks we do, like white stock, brown stock, blend stock, and what is the white stock, what is the brown stock, and what are all the sauces made in the white stock, what are all the sauces made in the brown stock, blend stock, and also soups, what are all the soups. Learning these soups is very critical. And going through the sauces, what are all the basic mother sauces. Everybody know the basic mother sauce. It's espanol sauce, or brown sauce, white sauce, or bechamel sauce, tomato sauce, like that, all the basic sauces. At least you should know at least two derivatives of each mother sauces. For example, if you going through the white sauce or bechamel sauce, you should know the derivatives of two sauces. And if you're going through the brown sauce, at least you should know the two derivatives of that. And also if you go to the tomato sauce, at least you should know two derivatives. So each of the five mother sauce, at least know two derivatives of the sauce. So if you go to the soups, soups, like soup is having lots of soup, thick soup, thin soup, pasta soup, what is pasta soup, what is unpasta soup. It's a very big details of soups. If you go through the soups, we can learn about soups for at least 30 minutes. So at least learn some thick soups, thin soups at least, or know the recipe of the soups that you use in the kitchen. If your kitchen is not using any soup, at least know some basic soups like cream soups, or learn some consommes. So any thick soup or thin soup, just learn and know the recipes of the soups. Next topic we go is prepare vegetables. So the skills and so prepare the vegetables, fruits, eggs, and fairy dishes. So we should know about the cooking methods of the vegetables, and cooking and cuttings of the vegetables and fruits, some pastas, some egg. So what are all the vegetarian dishes you use in your kitchen, and what are all the vegetables you use to make the most of the dishes in the kitchen? You should know about that. And what are all the fruits used in the kitchen, and where are the fruits which goes in the desserts, and where are the fruits you're using in your kitchen? You should know about that. And what are all the cutting you used in that fruits, and how you use that fruits and vegetables? We should know about that. And egg based dish, any eggs based dish, what are the where are the eggs you use in the kitchen, and any dishes you are making mainly because of eggs, you should know about that. And pasta, most of them they are using the pasta in the kitchen, so you should know that what are the pasta you use in your kitchen. And you should know what is the cooking time of the pasta, and how the cooking of the pasta, pasta should be cooked al dente. Most of them they don't know what is al dente. So you should know how you have to cook the pasta, how long you have to cook the pasta. There is also some procedures there to cook the pastas, rice, and some farrisness dishes like gratin potatoes or polantas. Farrisness dishes like most of the dishes we used in the main course. It can be polenta or it can be gratin potatoes. So learn these basic things. And next is the poultry dishes. Poultry dish, wherever you go, you can see at least one poultry dish in your restaurants if you are in a commercial kitchen. So know that poultry dish, and know the side dishes, what are all goes with that. Every main courses goes with the starch and accompaniments. You should know how your poultry dish is served in your places. Just tell their recipe, and know about that poultry dishes, what you're doing in your own kitchen, so that you don't need to worry about that. If you're doing any poultry dishes, some marinated dishes, then how you marinate the poultry dishes. Or if you're using other poultry dish like duck or turkey, then how you doing that, you should know about that. So it's better to know about your own poultry dishes you using in your own menu in your own kitchen. Then seafood dishes. So what are the range of fish that you use in your kitchen, and or any shellfish, any crustaceans you use in your kitchen, any flatfish, round fish, anything that you use in your kitchen, just know about that. So if you don't know, you don't use any seafood in your kitchen, at least know some basic Western cuisine seafood dishes, like any fish dish or any uh, shellfish dishes or any seafood dishes. Just learn the recipes and keep at least one recipe each. Then the next topic will be the meat dishes. So meat means it can either be beef or game or lamb or offal or pork or any other meat. So what are all the meat items that you using in your kitchen? Are you using either lamb, or you using the pork, or you using the beef? Any meat dishes you doing in your kitchen, just know the recipe of that. If you're not using the meat in your kitchen, again learn one recipe that you have done in your past years, and know about the recipe with a starch and accompaniment. So next this will be the prepared food to meet special dietary requirements. So if you work really in a commercial kitchen for 3 years, you should know that you should maybe come across lots of the people who is having the dietary people. Some people will be allergic to gluten, so some people will be gluten, they're ordering the gluten free dish. Some of them will be ordering the lactose free dish, and some of them will be allergic to nuts, so they order the nut free dish. So some of them will be allergic to tomato, some of them will be allergic to this, that. So these are the basic dietary requirements. So vegan, also one of the main dietary requirements. It's kind of important thing in the kitchen, because if a person is allergic to gluten, if you serve them any food which is made of wheat or something, then their life will be in risk. So learning this dietary requirements is very very important, because each and every hotel they follow that. So any dietary requirement, any dietary special menu if you have in your hotel and they are doing that, just explain to them. Or if they are not doing that, at least you should know what is the dietary requirement, like what is gluten free, what is lactose free, or what is nuts free, what is vegan, what is keto, or most mostly you should know everything. Some of them are diabetics, and what are the food we use that, and what is a kosher food and what is the halal food, each and everything. It's a very big chapter, so at least you should know the basic special dietary requirements we use in the kitchen. Then the again topic, you should know how to make produce cakes, pastries, and breads. So most of us we are not doing the cakes, pastries, and breads in our kitchen, or some of them are getting it ready-made and used in the kitchen. But you should know the basic method of making the cakes, basic cakes, and basic pastries, and basic pastries like the chew pastry or strudel pastry or puff pastries, and at least the basic cakes like the sponges or the guinness or Madeira cakes or some other basic muffins. Yeah, know the recipes of that. Or for the bread such as you can just know the basic bread rolls or buns, basic brioche buns, baguettes, or the breakfast breads, anything. Just learn at least one recipe from each of them. So it will be sure they will ask this for you guys in the question, because for me they ask me that, I know you are not using cake in your kitchen, but do you know how to make a cake? Can you tell a recipe? They ask me like that. Yeah, I learned and one recipe and I explained to them. Yeah, they will really ask the recipes of cakes, pastries, and breads. Next is work effectively as a cook. So as I say, we have knowledge and skills to work as a cook. So how we are organizing and preparing and cooking a varieties of food items across the service periods, and depending upon our menu, by the basic cooking methods which I show you. And as I tell you, we have to work as a team. We cannot do it alone. So how we are following all these things and cooking with our team, by coordinating with all of them. Every day we have a same job and same thing to do, but still we have to finish certain job in a certain times, and how we are using how we are planning to do everything, and in what time we are preparing this, and we have to set a time each and every day to finish our task, and how we are completing our task by maintaining our speed, and also keeping that quality of the food, quality of the recipe, and following the standard operating procedure of the kitchen, uh, by working with all of us. So if you are a cook and you have been given a task, how you doing it everything perfectly successfully, based on that you will be asked questions. So as I explained you detail, you have to know about this. Next is cleaning kitchen premises and equipment. So as you all know, cleaning is also a part of our job. For example, if you are working in a grill or if you are working in a ladder, there is a specific place for you guys to clean, from the bench to top. So when we start our kitchen, we have to sanitize and clean all the base of the kitchen, and we have to clean our fridge. How we clean our floor of the kitchen, how we clean the walls of the kitchen, how we keep it in clean, nice, and the standard. So how we maintain the cleaning logs in the kitchen. So kitchen cleaning is like each and every kitchen is having a separate method of cleaning. So there will be a weekly cleaning, there will be daily cleaning schedule, there will be a monthly cleaning schedule. So we have to follow those, and we have to start cleaning our kitchen. So in our kitchen we have a clean schedule for daily cleaning. So Monday we clean the exhauster filters, and Tuesday we clean the all the drain tops. So Wednesday we clean the ovens and grills. So like that we have a schedule of cleaning every week, every day. Then every week there will be a common cleaning for everyone. uh, so it depends on the kitchen. So how you guys do the cleaning in your kitchen by following the schedule, just the basic questions we have to ask. So, and just to know the basic chemicals that you use in the kitchen. What are the chemicals you use in the kitchen? Just the basic things they will ask. You have to know about that. Plan and cost basic menus. So before you coming to the stage 2 of technical interview, they will be the assessor will be telling you to make a short menu, just a entree, just a main course and a dessert and a bread and a pasta. Just a 5 course menu they will tell you to make. So you have to just compile a menu, and you have to just put a basic cost of the menu, that how much you spend for the ingredients, and how we do a food cost in that simple 5 course menu. So these things you have to do it before the stage 2 technical interview. So that same thing they will ask you here, that plan and cost the basic menus. So just plan your 5 course menu by your own menu, and just you should know about that menu, that how we have to do it, the food cost in that 5 dishes. Next is produce desserts. Produce desserts, as we said, is a hot dessert. We have a hot dessert, cold dessert, and a frozen dessert. Hot desserts such as souffles and puddings, cold desserts such as custards, creams, and mousses, meringues, and the frozen desserts like ice creams, sorbet, and parfait. Just to know the basic recipes of this. Most of the things we not used in the kitchen, we are buying it ready made also. At least you should know about the basic dessert recipes, basic cold dessert recipes, basic hot dessert recipe, at least one each basic frozen dessert recipe. Next is the use hygiene practices for food safety. Do use What are all the hygiene practices we use, like when we use the ready to eat food items, then we have to use our gloves there, so that you won't get contaminated there. And when we put the food in the buffet, we should cover the food, and most of the things we use in our kitchen, use and throw. And for the safety handling procedures what we follow according to our food safety program in our kitchen. So as I say, what are the things you follow in your kitchen in safe food handling practices? You just imagine about that, and you just tell that what you are doing in your kitchen. So in our kitchen we using, say, if you're making a salad and you are touching your direct food handling things, then you have to use your gloves for the direct food, ready to eat foods. And if you are taking a knife and cutting meat, then again you have to cut a fruit, you have to change the chopping boards, and you have to wash and sanitize the knife, then use the same knife for the washed and sanitized knife for the other food things, and also changing the chopping boards. So lots of things are there when handling the safe handling practices. So in this way you have to think that what are all the safest thing you are using in the kitchen. Then coach others in job skills. So coach others in job skills means if you are a cook, you're working in the kitchen, you may be getting trainees or apprentice in your kitchen who all are very new to the kitchen and they don't know what is kitchen, and they just come to learn the basic kitchen techniques and cookings. So you guys have to guide them. So what are the things you learned in these 3 years or 4 years or 5 years? So those things you are teaching to them. So how you are teaching to them, and what are all the things you teaching to them? Anybody is working with you, and what are the things you teach to them, and what are the things they learn from you? So this thing will be asked by the assessor. And the next is maintaining the quality of the perishable items. So you know what is the perishable items and what is the non-perishable items. So how we maintain the quality of the perishable items, that each and every food items like the seafood, chicken or the meat, everything has to be separated in the walk-in cooler, and it has to be maintained while cooking, or if it is raw also, where to store what, and which rack we have to put meat, which rack we have to put chicken, and which rack we have to put our other meat items, and how we have to handle these perishable items. We should know that, so that there will be no cross contamination or any food contamination happening in these things. So we have to know about that. So we have to think that in our kitchen way. And the next is a participate in safe work practices. So we should be when we working in the kitchen, we should be very safe. And sometimes if there is a water fill in the kitchen, we have to put a wet sign, immediately clean the place. And any hard things or any sharp things which has to be fell down, we have to wash it or clean it immediately. And where the kitchen is a very busiest place, so you can see the chefs walking here and there. Any major things fell down or anything is not in a proper place, we have to keep it in a side, and nothing should be in the way where the chefs are walking here and there. So each and everything's having a place, like the kitchen equipments, cleaning equipments will be cleaning things like the mop sticks, everything will be in one place. And each and every places there will be a garbage bin that should be in the corner, it should not be in the center of the way. So any big equipment should be down, the small equipment should be little bit higher, so it is easy to handle these things. So basically safe work practices is what we're doing in our kitchen, we should know when we're working there. Then communicating in the workplace. So how we communicate in our workplace while working, because when we coming in the kitchen, so our chef take a quick briefing, and he will be telling that how many bookings we have, how we have to work, what are all the things we have to prepare today, which is very emergency, which has to be done first, which has to be done last, which can be done tomorrow, so which we have to give priority. So who is doing what, everything has been explained by the chef. So by following him, we will do all the things in that kitchen that day. So this is how we communicate in our workplace with each other. So who is working with whom and doing this production and finishing this task has been told by chef, then we follow that one, and finishing the task successfully is the good communication in the workplace. So without communication, we cannot be a good team and work in our kitchen. And using digital technologies to communicate remotely. So as the management want to tell you something, or the management want to send everyone a message, they will just email you. So you have to follow the email, and you have to follow up on that. Or if you are away and if your chef need you immediately, he will call you, and if he cannot catch you, he will just send you a message to you through your phone. So by seeing the message, you know that what the chef need. And uh, most of the certifications for the cooks, for example, now we had a COVID-19, we do a COVID-19 certificate. So we got an email from our manager, then we follow and we do it in the online course, and we send that certificate to the manager back. This is the digital technologies communication what we are doing every day. So everybody know that we are using the email and phones. So these are the basic communication in digital technologies we use every day. And one is identifying hazards, assess and control safety ideas. This is a very important thing. If you are working in a kitchen and something is wrong, you can easily identify in our workplace if something is not safety. For example, somebody dropped the water and the water is still there, nobody is there to clean. So you are just taking initiative and putting the wetting sign and cleaning the water and mopping and put the wet sign. So you find the hazard and you cleared it. So it's a kind of example. Same like that. Each and everything we are doing for our safety in our kitchen is finding hazard and clearing. So we should know about that. And last one, receiving and storing stock. So for running the commercial kitchen, we have been ordering things for our day-to-day run. So when we are ordering things, when we receive the stock, we have to note the stocks, either everything we have received properly, and if any damage, it has to be immediately reported to the supervisor. So by signing the stock that all has been received, it has to be stored perfectly. And after storing that, you should know that first in first out. So the old stock has to come front and the new stock has to go behind. And while receiving the stocks, we have to also check for the expiry dates. If the expired products should not be accepted when receiving. And as I say, first in first out rotating stock is very important. And also we have to keep an eye on the maintain the quality of the stocks. So this is the receive and storing stock in our kitchen. This all these practices is comes together in one topic called work environmental in a sustainable work practices. Nothing but same procedures. What are the OHS guidelines we are using here? So all these topics what we learned is together comes in this one. It is a very big topic. It takes at least 1 hour to get finished. So these are the basic topics comes together in this one. And work effectively with others, we how to how we work effectively with others, that also we explained in detail inside. So all this topic, if you know, you can also tell this one, because when they asking you the when we working in the kitchen, some two guys, two of the friends, they fight each other, and you seeing that you are the only one person there, what you will do? Or your supervisor is bullying you, you don't know what to do. You will what will be your reaction in that place? Like that, lots of the things they will ask inside. It's a very big topic. So just you when they asking you the questions, this will be really easy for you to answer, because if you close your eyes and think about your kitchen, you can easily answer. In these 3 years, 100% you will be crossed these parts. So yes, as long as I know, as long as what I have studied, and as long as what I have attended this interview, when I was doing this technical interview, not even a single questions I say no, I don't know, because I have answered all the questions, because this is what I am doing for 12 years. What I have learned, I just explain you guys very shortly. As I told you, each and every topic will take 30 to 35 minutes. So hope this video will be helpful for some people who seriously go through this video and know the basic things what we have to do to pass this technical interview for the cook. For them I am making this video. For some of them who really don't want to follow this, it's up to them, but hope this video will be helpful for some people. So thank you, that's all for this. So I'm not telling that this whole video will be helpful for you. This is a part. By knowing these things you have to get prepared for your technical interview. This is just an idea. From this you will get a questions, so you have to go through this. So by following this you have to go through a technical interview questions. Thank you very much. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you everyone for supporting my channel. I crossed 104 subscribers so far, so thank you for